Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to GTA Froze. Today I'm going to cover new graphics in GTA 6, how they're doing it. Let's get into the video. The first thing we have to start with is with the new consoles came the 8K versions of many games, and in this case we have the 8K version of GTA 6. Now, seeing as how the 8K is already implemented into the console and the game isn't even out yet, you can already assume that GTA 6 is going to have it for obvious reasons. I don't think we'll be seeing a GTA 6 release on Xbox One and PS4, so they really have no reason to make anything below 4K 1080p run really well because they don't need to optimize 720 or anything like that anymore. I don't think anybody can really run on a 720 display anymore because of the graphics of the new consoles just being so high. If you're on a 720 display, you should definitely consider upgrading that TV before you buy a $500 console or more if you buy from a scalper. But 8K is going to be a huge playing factor here in terms of everything going on with GTA 6, so there you go, there's the first piece of information. And of course, with the new consoles, we have upgraded graphics cards in consoles, not just in PCs. Now nowadays, the graphics cards in the consoles are pretty up to date. Seeing as how the console just came out, that makes a lot of sense. Now you may be thinking, how can a console have a really good graphics card being at $500 when most graphics cards are actually, well, near that price themselves? The thing is though, a lot of these retailers, a lot of these manufacturers have deals with pretty much every single distributor of graphics cards and components in general, so they can get their parts a lot cheaper to be able to make a profit on all of the consoles. Now, there's really no need for anybody to worry about not selling out of every console, seeing as how it's pretty much impossible to grab a PS5 right now if you're not, in the business itself. So they really have nothing to worry about turning on the graphics cards up a little bit because there's really nothing that's going to stop them from getting upgraded graphics cards. And that's, of course, the first step to getting better graphics is the graphics card. Next up, we have photorealistic graphics, which if you don't know what that means, well, it's kind of in the name itself. Photorealism means if you take a picture of it in real life, that's what it's going to look like in the game. Now, this has been something that's been out of reach of every developer for a long time, and as a matter of fact, there's really not that many games that even come close to it as of right now, which means we're probably going to get a big delay on GTA 6, because this is some technology that Rockstar is going to want to implement. Seeing as how they make a game once every 50 years, they definitely want to nail that photorealism their first try. They don't want to have to do a re-release or anything like that, or maybe they will because they released GTA 5 like 17 times. So we could definitely see photorealism, or we could definitely not see photorealism in the game, or we could see two separate versions of GTA 6 that both have different versions of graphics. And I haven't even talked about the possibility of them releasing two separate versions of each console as well for even higher gaming performance, so we'll see. Nowadays, the consoles are really catching up to PC in terms of power. Even though they're much cheaper, you can't do as much, of course, on a console as you can as a PC, but we're definitely catching up to that point in time where you probably will be able to pretty soon. Now, that being said, they could go a completely alternate route and introduce the use of 8K, 4K, even higher modding. And the community can do some free work for Rockstar, of course, that they've been doing for GTA 5 for a while. If you take a look online, there's plenty of GTA mods that keep people going, playing the game, keeping the game alive and well, and I don't believe that will stop for GTA 6 at all, so we could definitely see some graphics mods out there, or maybe Rockstar even takes the assistance of some of these modders and hires them at the studio. It could happen. I'm not saying it will, but it probably won't, but it could. Now, here's the thing that people seem to forget. 4K was last generation, and that's an absolutely insane thought to think of, because you walk into a Walmart, you want to buy a 4K TV, that thing is like minimum $300 for a decent 4K TV of any size. That's like your minimum price, and some even go up to thousands of dollars still, and that's absolutely crazy. Now, some of this could attest to the whole smart TV design, which is blah blah blah, smart TV, cool, Roku on the thing, very nice, we all love to have the Roku. But again, that doesn't really help gaming performance. But keep in mind, again, these 4K TVs are still that much. Imagine how much an 8K TV is. You really got to go all out in terms of everything to get the best gaming experience, because again, they do offer 8K. So if you want to get the best graphics in GTA 6, get an 8K TV. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.